Hello everyone, today I am going to be releasing 3 big movie reviews this weekend, so stay tuned for all of them, but today I'll be doing a non-spoiler review of Moana 2. So I'm very excited to talk about this one. I love the original Moana, I've seen it a few times now, it's really, really great, and I was very surprised when Disney kind of all of a sudden announced this February of this year to be dropping this November, which is insane. And there is a lot of context. It was originally supposed to be a TV show, Iger came in, made it a movie, so it's very interesting, the backstory behind this. I'm excited to talk about it today. So, without further ado, let's get into things. So my first thoughts on this movie, starting with the negatives, is it's not as good as the first one. I just got to put that off the bat. The music isn't nearly as catchy, though I do like a couple songs. I like We're Back. I like the one song on the boat about What Else Could You Ever Want or something like that. And I think the plot is a little bit too muddled. The villains are very, very weak, and it tries to be a lot, and the flow of the movie doesn't totally work for me. You can kind of tell that it was a TV show that was supposed to have a lot more time and development for a lot of the characters and moments, and that a lot of that got cut to become this movie. And it's just not as emotionally impactful. You know, Moana's coming-of-age story, Maui's redemption story, and the first one was very, very impactful. And while they're both very strong here, neither of them have nearly as compelling of an arc in this movie as they do to the first one. And going on to the positives, this is still a very well-made movie. It's visually gorgeous. The lighting, the water, the people, it all looks great. None of the new characters are super compelling, but they all have funny moments. I do like how they use the Kakamori more. I like the introduction of Moana's sister. That's very cool. And it is cool to see them expanding the lore and the world in some neat ways. Moana and Maui's dynamic is still very, very good. A lot of fun. The voice acting is all very great. And the whole thing's funny. There's some great jokes. It's just a decent, solid, breezy time at the movies. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like just a fun experience of kind of being like, okay, this isn't the first Moana. This isn't as hitting as hard as the first Moana. But there's a couple of decent songs, a couple of fun new characters, a couple of fun moments, and there's definitely a very cool, epic third act that I very much enjoy. And this one is bigger than the first one in some ways, sometimes to its detriment, but in other times to its approval. So those are all my basic thoughts on Moana 2. If you like the first Moana, you'll probably have a decent time with this, but I doubt you'll truly love this one compared to the first one. But I don't know, if you have a family with kids, maybe you'll have a great time with this. It's a decent time at the movies. I'd probably give Moana 2 a 7.5 out of 10. Solid enough time, and I enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked the video. Coming tomorrow is my review for Wicked. I'll see you then. Bye for now.